as I was starting to get familiar with this space, say Mrs. Smith walks through the door and we're kind of doing, our initial consult evaluation for our assisted living facility or something. In that first half an hour of meeting Mrs. Smith, I mean, I might have no idea that there's like an underlying dementia, because she could completely fool me. Like she's got me laughing, smiling, telling stories, and then I get over here to go talk to the family, and the family's like, well, really, that's not all true. Like, that didn't actually happen. And just, and then all of a sudden I start realizing like, oh, and then I realized in that moment how it's such a collaborative effort between, the families and their involvement. Like when we would go do this kind of initial evaluation, after I learned that, we'd spend a lot of time with the family members to get background information on the progression of things. And then we would also spend time with that individual to kind of get a feel for their personality types and things like that. But
exactly. I always say, if we actually care about people with dementia, we can't ignore the people giving them that care, which is going to be primarily their family members. So we have to start putting attention on those people. Just to think they should be following all these recommendations and doing all these things, or to think that one appointment or one evaluation and then giving them like a brochure or a handout and telling them to come back in a year, that is not enough. Like, what are they supposed to do during that meantime? Like, that's what really, I think, started fueling my fire. Was I was working in a really amazing geriatric team. So great. Like, I think like the best of the best, really had great, like amazing experience. I think that respected all the healthcare providers in there. I felt like we all had big hearts, but we were diagnosing people with dementia and asking them to come back in a year. And I was like, what are they doing in the meantime? So then I was like, well, I'm going to get permission from the hospital. I want to start a support group. I got permission. They gave me that permission. But guess what happens? The caregiver would have to come to the support group, find out what are they going to do with the person with dementia? How do they get somebody to watch them? Can they show up? Can everybody come at this one time? And then if they can't, it was really hard. Like, it's a hard ask for them to be able to come and then battle the traffic, try to deal with that supervision. And then even for the people where I'm like, well, I can see them one-on-one and do therapy with them and help them through the caregiver stress. Well, caregiving has so many unpredictable things that happen, so many things that pop up that we don't even realize, or the person got sick or whatever the case may be. So they would call me and they need to reschedule. Well, my next appointment's going to be in 3 months. And it's like, so you're going to wait 3 months to give them the information that they need. I started to get so frustrated with the way that it's set up to help. Actually, I think can lead to a lot of frustration.
Hey guys, thank you so much for making it this far. If you'd like to watch last week's episode, click here. If you'd like to watch more exciting content on senior care, click here. If you'd like to learn how to open up your own adult daycare, assisted living, or home care agency, click here, krischanna.com. This is for all those senior care entrepreneurs out there. And let's get back to work.